It's time for Combo Breakdown. Whether you play cEDH or like to keep it casual, we here at Gemstone Mine want to give you the tools to play and to play against some of the most popular combos in the format of Commander. Today, we're breaking down Thoracle Consult. One of the most powerful win conditions in all of cEDH, Thoracle Consult is compact, cheap, and difficult to stop. As is the case with many combos, Thoracle Consult is named for the key cards in the combo. In this case, Thassa's Oracle and Demonic Consultation. Thassa's Oracle is a creature, merfolk wizard, costing blue for a 1/3. When Thassa's Oracle enters the battlefield, look at the top X cards of your library where X is your devotion to blue. Put up to one of them on top of your library and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If X is greater than or equal to the number of cards in your library, you win the game. The other card in this A+B combination is Demonic Consultation, an instant costing a single black mana. Choose a card name, exile the top 6 cards of your library, then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card with the chosen name. Put that card into your hand and exile all other cards revealed this way. This gives our A+B combo a cost of blue, black. The steps of this combo are: cast Thassa's Oracle for blue. Then, in response to Thassa's Oracle's Enter the Battlefield trigger, hold priority and cast Demonic Consultation for black, naming a card which is not in your deck. Then, revealing that your library does not contain the named card, put your library into exile. Finally, Thoracle's ETB trigger resolves. You have no cards in your library, and you win the game, no matter what your devotion to blue is. Since your library contains 0 cards, you win even with a devotion to blue of 0. The critical turn for this combo is 2 to 3. Opponents who fail to respect you having 3 mana with adequate counter magic ready, or stacks already in place to stop it, are going to have a bad time. Often, it will take a large amount of card draw or multiple tutors to actually assemble the combo, but sometimes they just have it. The clock is 0 turns. You need to be able to respond at instant speed with counter magic to a creature, an instant or a triggered ability. Creature removal does not stop the Enter the Battlefield trigger. Remember, even if your devotion to blue is 0, even if Thassa's Oracle is removed, her ETB trigger remains on the stack. And as we noted, an empty library means that even a devotion to blue of 0 is still going to win the game. In terms of counterplay, counter magic is the most obvious and most common way to respond to somebody attempting to win with Thoracle Consult. But remember, the person who is trying to win with Thoracle Consult is also going to be in at least blue and black, which means they will probably have some access to counter magic of their own to defend their combo. Another fairly effective way to slow down the combo is to use Rule of Law effects. Rule of Law will limit players to casting a reduced number of spells each turn, which can prevent someone from casting both Thassa's Oracle and then casting and resolving a Demonic Consultation. Effects which stop Enter the Battlefield triggers, such as Torpor Orb, can also be useful tools to reduce the chance of this combo going off. The problem with Torpor Orb and similar effects in cEDH is that they only hit a limited slice of the cards in your opponent's decks, meaning that in most situations these are dead cards which don't actually do anything to actively hamper your opponent's game plan. In cEDH, playing a dead card, particularly one that often will stop your own combo, is not a recipe for success. The combo also takes very little in the way of support to make it work. All it takes for a deck to play Thassa's Oracle and Demonic Consultation is to play a deck that has blue cards and black cards in it, which is not a very high bar for decks in cEDH to clear. Demonic Consultation has utility outside of the turn you go to win the game, as it can be used as an instant speed tutor for an effect. Demonic Consultation is particularly useful as part of a combo in food chain decks, where often you are trying to exile effects like Mist Hollow Griffin or Squee the Immortal. Couple this layering with the fact that strong variants on the combo exist, such as Tainted Pact. For the additional cost of a single generic mana, Tainted Pact is an instant which reads, exile the top card of your library. You may put that card into your hand unless it has the same name as another card exiled this way. Repeat this process until you put a card into your hand, or you exile 2 cards with the same name, whichever comes first. The build-around requirement for Tainted Pact is actually quite small when you're getting into 3 and 4 color decks, which are very common in cEDH, and practically trivial in 5 color decks, where you can easily get away with running no lands that share the same name. Other variants on the combo involve using Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, or Laboratory Maniac as a replacement for Thassa's Oracle, although many cEDH decks are currently off of both Jace and Labman in the current builds. Taking all this into account, Thoracle Consult is a combo which should be used with extreme caution. Unless you are playing in cEDH, Thoracle Consult simply has too small of a surface area for other decks to be able to reasonably interact with. We're giving this one a rating of cEDH only. That about wraps it up for this combo breakdown. Tell us what you think. Do you have a combo we should cover next? Be sure to leave a comment, add us on Twitter, or send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, I'm John, this is Gemstone Mine, and this has been our combo breakdown of Thoracle Consult. You can reach the crew from Gemstone Mine on Twitter at GemstoneMineMTG, or send us an email at gemstoneminepodcast@gmail.com. On YouTube, we're Gemstone Mine Podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.